Hello again. This is Coach Jem here, your spiritual and holistic life coach, here to serve the community of lost souls trying to find their way back home with self-healing, your mind, body, and soul. This is real talk, real healing, and the real you. And in today's session, I want to talk about, or I want to tell you, you are much stronger than you think. When life seems so hard, you don't know where to turn. Some people turn to God or to their religion or whatever they believe in. Some people turn to friends. Some people turn to family. If you've got nobody, you know you've got this community. Because this is all I'm trying to build, is a community where it's a safe place for you to be talking. So you are stronger than you think you are, definitely. Can I ask you something? Come closer. Have you ever said to yourself, I can't do this. I can't do it. I can't do this no more. You're just tired. Whether it's the bills, whether it's life, whether it's society, whether it's your next door neighbor, a friend, someone that's betrayed you, a relationship that all you've kept doing is going and going and going. You feel not heard. Work. You've got problems with your co-workers. And you just say, I can't do this no more. Now, whether that means you are exhausted, I don't mean the other side of wanting to end your life. That to me is just a waste of time. It is. It's not for me, and that's not the realm, or that's not where that's not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about mentally exhausted, physically exhausted, that you have nobody to talk to, nobody to turn to. Maybe you are talking and no one's listening. I am here. I am here. We are here. Your community is here. You never have to be sitting there in silence anymore. We are a community, and that's what I am building here, is a community, a safe space where we can talk, listen, sing, dance, and enjoy life, because we are only on this planet once. In this avatar, we are on this planet once. Do not waste it. Enjoy it. Live it the best way possible. This is why you'll see me laugh, whether you think it's a nervous laugh or what. I just laugh because I just love life, because I don't take myself seriously and I don't take life seriously. We got two options. When someone's talking to me, it's like, how are you? It's like, I'm fine. Today is a great day. And it's like, oh, I love your energy. It's like, well, it's real. We have two options. You're above ground or you're below ground. Which one do you want to take? So, as I said, you are much stronger than you think. And let me break it down to you. We have the lie we tell ourselves. One of the biggest lies we believe is, I'm not strong enough. But because our strength is measured by what's not easy, we measure it by how do we measure it? We measure it by, or we should be measuring it. We should be measuring it by how many times you get knocked down. It's like when you're a kid or an adult, you fall over. And what do you do? Do you sit there and cry? Well, you can for a split second or for however long, depending on how much pain you're in. But in the long run, you need to get up and you need to keep on going. Which again, like a child, when a child falls over, the real way I would say is when a child falls over, don't just leave them to it. Pretend you didn't see anything. They soon get up. They soon get up because like they didn't get the reaction from you. And this is what we have to do as adults. We have to get up. We have to pick ourselves up. We have to keep on going. You have to find a way to stand up. The problem is we remember every mistake that we have done in our lives and feel like because you did that, that was wrong, didn't do that right. Then you start nitpicking at yourself. And sometimes we even allow people to pick on us, and we still keep taking that in. And that's not good either. It's not good. We do. We remember every single mistake that we make, but we never remember the victories that we made. They're rare. We seem to brush over that. But I remember in my first marriage when that broke down, I felt like I was a failure. Something that, if you ever get the chance to get married or be in a real long, serious relationship, and you believe that this is it, and when it breaks down, regardless of whose fault it is or what happened, but when it breaks down, you can go into the stages of whose fault it is. How are you going to fix it? Do you fix it? Is it worth fixing? So many questions that you've got to ask. So many things that you've got to do. Is it repairable? Can we repair this? There's so many things we can take on as our own responsibilities. Is this my fault? If it's your fault, own it. If it's not, we've got to release it. So when mine broke down, it's like, how do I fix this? I wanted to fix it, but it takes two people. And that's what I learned in the long run. You can't make someone do something that they don't want to do. And instead of the two of you arguing, trying to make something work, you've got to let go, because all that's doing is hurting yourself. So we have to keep going, not take on that energy and feel like it's all your fault. We've got to keep on going. You have this. It's a hard thing and a bitter pill to swallow when you feel like you are broken. And again, depending on the partner that you have, are they knocking you down? Are they telling you that it's your fault? You did this. You didn't do this. We can all take the blame, but it's owning your shit. It's owning your shit. With me owning my shit, I decided to go and get some help, go and get some therapy, go and get counseling. And especially from a Caribbean, Jamaican background, that's unheard of. They don't like to share their business. You're supposed to keep that within the home. It probably happens a lot in America, in black societies, but we're not supposed to, or we're not able to share our problems out there. What I did, I decided to take hold of my life and think I've got to fix this. It's normally coming from the traumas that I had in childhood that I thought I was all right. But you bring it in and you don't know why things are happening. Oh, I've come such a long way. I am so proud of myself. And that's the other thing, not being able to be in a relationship where my partner can tell me that they are proud of me. I am quite happy to share that with anybody. I am proud of you, whether it's a stranger, family member, a friend. We need this. We need to be able to be told, you're doing well. I remember asking for that. Aren't you proud of me? It's like, what do you want? Do you want a pat on the back? It's like, wow. Yeah, we need this. As human beings, we need to feel held. We need to feel listened to. And if we haven't got that, then how do you expect us to share our lives with the current partner? If you're left to feel like you're not heard, no, I'm not listening. It's not nice. And sometimes these are the relationships that we are in. It's not nice. We need to be able to have that safe space that everything is going to be all right. We need it. We are human beings that need things. And it's about us trying to find that partner that's going to be able to listen to us. That's going to be able to listen to us. Got a little exercise for you. What I want you to do is for you to look behind you. Look behind. Imagine driving a car whilst you're looking in the rear view mirror. You see everything behind you. You've missed everything that's brought you here. So when you're driving, we are looking in front, but when you're looking in the rear view mirror, everything is behind you. So sometimes, to remember your strength, you have to look in your rear view mirror. So what I want you to do is write down 3 moments you survived. 3 moments. 3 moments you survived. This is going to help you grow. Write down 3 people they forgave. 3 times they started again. They meaning you. So yes, write this down. You got your pen? Whoever thought you was going to get some homework? So write down 3 moments you survived. Things you've been through and you survived. You've come out the other end. You survived. And sometimes we are so busy looking forward that we do forget where we came from. It's always nice to look back, not all the time, but when you need to reflect, it's nice to look back, which is where a journal comes in. It's nice to write things down that's happening in the present moment, that you can look back, whether it's a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years if you still got it, and think, oh my gosh, look where I've come. I've come a long way. And that's when you're supposed to praise yourself. If you're not getting praise from anybody else, you're supposed to do it to yourself first. If you're not getting praise, do it to yourself. Jem, I am so proud of you. The best feeling is when you're doing it in the mirror. Just look in the eyes. I am so proud of you. I love you so much. You have come such a long way. There's greater things to come. Extremely proud. And if you have to, give yourself a hug. Breathe. Kiss yourself. I love you. I love you. And feel it. Sit in that moment and feel it. 3 people you forgave. List them. 3 people. If you want to put any more, you put some more. But just keep it simple. 3. 3 times you've had to start again. And then say, those aren't just memories. They're proof. Proof that I am stronger than I thought. Such a great feeling. Such a great feeling. We have to celebrate the quiet strengths. I don't mean strengths like two's enough. I'm talking about strengths like the invisible strengths. Like when you're getting your children ready for school, if you've got children. When you're getting yourself ready for work, that takes a lot of strength. Showing up for work, especially if you're grieving a loss from a family member, someone close to you, a relationship, maybe looking after aging parents. Maybe your silence is starting over after a divorce. Yep. I remember with the second one, the domestic violence one, when I had to come out very quickly. And having to start all over again. And I remember when you're actually telling your story to friends and family of how dramatic things are, what I felt was pain, because I was reliving the whole thing over and over again. What happened, what was going on underneath the surface, how I was coping, if I was coping, how much weight that I'm quite slim now, but I was even slimmer then through stress and worry. And I was fighting that on my own. But when you come out of it and you're having to tell people I've had to leave quickly, and then you think that they're your friends or that they care when all they wanted was the juicy gossip to share with somebody else. Oh, and it's like, so in the end, I had to say, I can't share this anymore, because the more we share pain, if you haven't healed, it hurts even more because we are reliving it. I think this is why sometimes, or a lot of the times, when I'm explaining things to anyone, I can tell the story, but I no longer have pain attached to it. It's a bit like stubbing your toe on the bed. How many times have we done this? You know it's there, but you walk in the room quickly and you hit your toe and it's like, oh my God, when you start cursing, and you start cursing and you think, oh, and you're holding that pain. So you either go around the bed remembering, oh, I've got to remember not to hit the leg of the bed, because it's going to cause pain. Or when you hit your leg for the 100th time, your mind goes back to that pain. So to release it, it's like, well, I'm not going to go around there. I remember it, or I'm going to put something around the leg to remind me, do not kick that leg off the bed. And it works once you've separated the pain from the memory. You can then tell your story, and it's so much easier. You can share, because we need to share our story, and we can change our story as well. We don't always have to relive it. And this is why we get stuck living it, because we're reliving the whole thing over and over and over again. You need to have a cut-off point to say, no more. I don't want to feel this pain no more. I'll tell the story if I feel like I need to tell the story, if it's going to help somebody to be that better person. And this is why I'm here, creating this community, so that we can share our story and leave it where it is, leave it at the door. How many times do you go to someone's house? Again, in a Jamaican household, mainly, that I know of, you got to take your shoes off at the door. And I understand why. With all the shit you've got going on out there, you bring that in the house. If we ever looked at what was on the bottom of the soles of your shoes, and then you tread that in carpet on the floor, you'd turn yourself sick. So we leave our stuff at the door, and then when we're ready to go, we put our shoes back on. Pain is no different. And this is where you get your strength back. I am here to help. This is where you can close that door. Close that door to no more pain. We got this. We have got this. So we've got to leave the toxic relationships behind. What I want you to say, strength isn't always about climbing mountains. Sometimes strength is always simply just getting out of bed. It is. It took all my strength to get out of bed, even when I felt like I didn't want to. But you've got to, because you've got to live your life. You've got to enjoy it. Got to enjoy it. I've spent years repairing homes. People love the smell of fresh paint. They love the wallpaper. They use that a lot in the UK. The walls being papered. They loved the fact that they didn't give me much of an idea of what they wanted, so I had to use my own initiative. What colours do you want? I don't know, it's up to you. That gave me great pleasure. And then showing them that, well, what about this? And sometimes I'd take the ideas from whatever they had around in that room, carpets, curtains, and then I gave them more, delivered more than their expectations was going to be. But fresh paint never fixed a cracked wall. You have to repair the structure first. And I always go back to these terminologies because that's my background in construction. So it gives you a little bit of an understanding. Our confidence works the same way. Positive thinking is like the paint. Helpful, but temporary. Real confidence comes from rebuilding the foundation, comes from building strong foundation. You cannot have a house without strong foundation. How many times has a house failed because the structure was poor? No relationship can work if the structure, the foundation, is not solid. We can pretend, we can build it on some rocks, we can build it on some stilts, but did you put the stilts in cement, or did you just put it in sand? How was the house built? How was your relationship built? One brick at a time, one promise at a time, one decision at a time. This is why I don't just coach people. I rebuild them. I help and rebuild. We build together. And just take a sip of coconut water. We got to hydrate ourselves. All this talking. So, a rose quartz. You know where it's from? The Essentials Metaphysics store in Douglasville. I absolutely love it. Can you see? Helps with healing. You can use it for love, for yourself, for other people. You can also use it because it's quite a cold stone. See, it's cold to the skin. But it's for healing. It's for a lot of things. But this is my rose quartz from the Essentials Metaphysics store. Down there, around there, in Douglasville. I'll give you some more information soon. When I manage to go back to the store, I'll find out the development so I can then share with you. When I know, you will know. And now it's for the Ask Coach Jem. Get in there. Okay. In this section, Ask Coach Jem, if you have a question that you want to ask me and you want my opinion, I'm happy to share. So this one doesn't say, it's an anonymous. Someone didn't leave their name. How do I stop feeling like a failure? I don't know why you would want to feel like a failure. That's not a nice feeling, to feel like a failure. So it means that you're not giving back to yourself. Do you feel like a failure because someone has told you that you're a failure? The question is, why do you feel like a failure? Are you not doing enough for yourself? Well, I'll tell you, you're not a failure. No one is a failure. I'd love to know a bit more. Who's told you that you are? But again, you have to go back. It doesn't matter about the who, why, what, when. It still doesn't really solve the problem. What you need to do is go give yourself some self-love. Go and find something that really makes you happy. Just do something for yourself. Go and do something for somebody else. Do something nice for somebody else. And they won't be telling you that you're a failure because they would appreciate what you're doing, supposed to. But first of all, I would give back to myself. Go and do something nice, whether you take yourself away or you have to find out what makes you happy, what makes you tick. But being a failure, to me, is something negative. Someone must have told you that. Do you feel like you keep getting things wrong? But what you have to do if you feel like you're getting things wrong is turn it around. What have you learned from this? Why does it feel like a failure? I got too many questions to ask you. So if you want to come back with that, then fine. But I'd need to know why you feel like you're a failure. That's not a nice place to be. Failure is an event. It isn't your identity. People who succeed most in life aren't the people who never fail. Everyone's got to fail. And I think that's the thing. Failure, mistakes. I don't like to use the word because it feels like something negative. But we need that to help us to grow. Again, what did this come to teach me? Have you learned from it? Are you learning from it? And that's how something can be a failure, is because you're not learning from it. You still keep repeating whatever you're doing. That's wrong. So turn things around, change your mindset. And once you've learned why you're doing what you're doing, things will be a lot more better. I hope that answers your question. You didn't leave a name, but likewise, if you want to ask me a question, ask Coach Jem. Write in. Either leave the questions on the platform, or you can email me on coachjem888@gmail.com, and I'll look at it, read it, and maybe yours will be the next one. Some days you just don't have the strength. So what you can do is borrow the courage. What do I mean? You can borrow it from somebody else. You can look at somebody else's, say, for encouragement, you can look at somebody else's platform. And what I do every single morning, apart from the days that I have off, because I like to give back to myself, I like to send out inspirational messages, uplifting inspirational messages. So if you're one of those people that receive my messages or would like to receive a message from me, drop me a line, send me your email, send me your phone number, and I can add you to my personal list. But if you need encouraging, like I said, borrow it from somebody else. That will uplift you, gives you a boost. The amount of times I've sent a message out, and don't get me wrong, there's been times where I don't know why I'm bothering, because it takes up so much of my time. But I feel I need to do it and want to do it. But don't get me wrong, there are days where I don't know why I am bothering, because I might not hear from anybody. I might hear from a couple of people. Some people see them, read them. Some people do nothing with them. Some people don't look at them for days. That's entirely up to them. I do what I do because it makes me feel good. What gives me the energy is getting the feedback to say, I needed to hear this today. Thank you so much. That warms my heart so much. It really does. Feedback. We all need feedback. That gives people strength. It's not all about take. It's about giving to other people as well. Show people that you appreciate them, because we really don't know what people are going through on a day-to-day basis. And all it takes is for you to say something nice, something to let them know that I see you, I hear you, I smell you. And I mean that in a good way. I've got a thing about smells. The cologne. I love it so much that I'll smell someone. Oh, I'll smell someone and say, what have you got on? And then I'll want to buy it because I just love it so much. But it's just that thing, and it puts a smile on someone's face to let them know I see you. We need each other. We are not in this world alone. We need each other. We need love. We need to show each other love, regardless of your skin color. I know there's a lot of people out there that thinks we should be segregated again and we should not do this because of this and because of history. I can't say I don't care. I just love everybody. I don't care what color you are. Because I tell you something, if we or anyone was to be in an accident and you hated black people, white people, whatever you hated, you was in an accident, you needed blood. Oh, I'm not having that kind of blood. Would you know what colour blood that where it came from? You wouldn't. So why you see a different skin colour when we all bleed the same is beyond me. It's beyond me. We all need love. We all need each other. And it takes strength. It takes a community for us to be together. And I want a huge community to be in this healing room. I need you to share this. I need you to spread the love. That we can all one day hug each other and be there with each other, because we need each other. And now in this section, it's the healing room experience. This is where we're going to do a little bit of meditating and to slow everything down and make you feel that once you've left this room, you feel like a new person. So what I want you to do is to close your eyes and put your hand on your heart. And we're going to do some slow breathing. So breathe in. Hold it. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hold it. Breathe in. Hold it. Breathe out. Hold it. Breathe out. What I want you to do is picture yourself standing at the base of a mountain. Use your mind's eye. At the top is your future self. Healthy, confident, peaceful. That version makes you want to smile. Feel the breeze touching your skin. It's peaceful. You can hear the birds. Then what I want you to do, I want you to walk down the mountain. I want you to look around you and see what you see once you're looking around. And I want you to say to yourself, I've survived everything that's brought me here. I have survived everything that has brought me here. You'll survive this too. I have survived difficult days before me. I can face today. I choose courage over fear. I choose hope over doubt. I choose trust, the strength already inside me. Take 3 deep breaths and smile. Give yourself a hug. and be proud of yourself. You've got this. You are much stronger than you think. You have got this. You need to start believing in yourself. Remove any fear that you might have. Start learning to love yourself. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Take a deep breath. Hold it and breathe out. Look around the room, open your eyes, look around the room, rub your hands, and just sit still in that moment. How do you feel? How do you feel? If today's episode has taught you anything, I hope it isn't that life gets any easier. I hope it isn't that life gets easier. I hope it is. You became stronger. You became wiser. You became tender. You should have more compassion. Because one day you'll look back and you'll realize the person you once thought was breaking was actually becoming a stronger person. Never underestimate yourself. You are living proof that you are resilient. But before I leave you, I want you to do something. I want you to stand in the mirror. Stand in the mirror. I want you to stand in front of the mirror. Look yourself in the eyes. Remember what I said earlier? Look yourself in the eyes. Say thank you. How many times do you thank yourself? Thank you. Thank you. Never give up on me. Never. It may feel strange doing it, but your soul has been waiting to hear these words. Thank you. Nothing like self-praise. We can't wait for anybody else to make us feel better. Doesn't make any sense. Praise yourself. Until the next time, remember, I don't just coach you. We rebuild together. Don't forget to click, like, share, and subscribe. We've got to build this community for my healing room so we can be together and share, laugh, cry, listen, talk, eat healthy food, drink water, coconut water, drink, replenish your mind, body, and soul. And know that I love you unconditionally. Don't forget to hug yourself, kiss yourself, and say, I love you. Till the next time. Bye.